Wow, what a beautiful morning again. Just cannot get enough of this time of the year. It's not so hot anymore like it had been really a lot this summer, but just beautiful, a little bit chillier, honestly. It's giving fall vibes. But anyway, I thought for breakfast this morning it would be really fun to make some croissant sandwiches. So we had friends over yesterday and I made pans of these sourdough croissants. We ate a ton of them, but we have some left over and they are always a treat no matter the meal. And we have a lot of eggs right now from the chickens. We're getting, goodness, probably 12 to 15 eggs a day right now. So it's like, what can we think of that includes eggs? Josh picked up these avocados for me yesterday and I thought it would be so tasty in a breakfast sandwich. So I think to start off with, let's make a hollandaise sauce to pour over this. I'm gonna grab a bowl so we can divide our whites and our yolks. Okay, let's put it all together. We're gonna cut one of our croissants. These layers just never get old. So tasty. Okay, let's put some avocado on. Then we'll do some egg. And then of course top it with the hollandaise sauce. And that's our breakfast. Wow. Okay, let's give it a taste test, shall we? This is what it looks like. Cannot wait to dive in. I feel like hollandaise sauce just makes anything special, and I love that even the sauce is so high protein. Wow, that is 10 out of 10. We wanted to do a lot. Okay, William, do you want a vitamin? While I'm a big believer that scratch-made foods in your own kitchen are always the best, there's definitely seasons of life where that's not always possible. A number of you have messaged me, left comments saying like, hey, I love that you do so much sourdough, but it's just not feasible in my life. Like, how can we still make delicious baked goods for our families? And so I'm excited to share with you today's video sponsor, which is Wildgrain. They basically fill in that gap. So they have a lot of delicious long fermented sourdough baked goods that they will send straight to your door. It comes in this insulated box, so it makes it super easy to just transfer everything straight into the freezer. And they have so many options. In fact, with me right now, I have some ciabatta, we have an artisan loaf, we have some ravioli, biscuits. These, by the way, are pumpkin cinnamon biscuits from some of their new fall flavors, as well as apple cider donuts. Talk about quintessential fall. And then they also have croissants. I have waffles here, and they have so many more options on their website as well. But everything goes from frozen to the table in 25 minutes. So it's a great option if you are just in a really busy season of life, or if you're maybe a working woman and would still love those long fermented benefits. Now, if you're curious how it all works, there's more information on their website, of course, but they basically partner with a lot of like small bakeries around the country, and work to ship these right to your door. So I love that so much. They were so kind as to offer you $30 off your first box and free croissants for life when you go to wildgrain.com/thisgoldenhour. I hope that helps you out. If you try them, let me know. Let's head outside now. I want to show you the newest, most darling little member of the farm. So there's such a cool story behind it all, but basically Kyra has been wanting a sheep for literal years, and her birthday just came and went, and she planned to have a sheep themed birthday because she's like, maybe if I have a sheep themed birthday, I'll actually get a sheep. Here she comes. She's gonna show it to you. It's not really good to have just one sheep by itself, and so we actually have the second one coming in a couple of days. Meet the newest member of our farm. This little sheep is little Skipper. While we're out here, let's swing by the cow maternity ward because we just had a new calf born last night. Goodness, these flies. Too many flies. Now, what are you girls doing with that basket? Uh-huh.
We're going to the store because there's a snowstorm.
Oh, so you're at the store getting some groceries for your dolls.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I feel like June, July, it's just like everything revolves around the garden. This time of the year now, there's still so much to harvest, and that's what I want to work out. I haven't been out here to pick tomatoes for quite some time now, so it is high time. Peppers looks like are ready, but it's not quite as high priority anymore as we get into school and just all the things that are a little bit more geared towards fall. But I really hate when things go to waste. So we're gonna hopefully play a little bit of catch up in the garden. And then afterwards, actually, Josh wants to come with the tractor and we wanna dig our potatoes. So I'm very curious what that harvest is gonna look like. Hopefully we get a lot of potatoes. We eat a lot of potatoes in our home. So we'll see how that goes then. Okay, this is our tomato haul. I guess I'll have to go grab another basket for the peppers. All right, I'm not quite done here with picking my vegetables, but Josh is ready to dig potatoes. So he has some kind of contraption that he puts on the back of the tractor that like digs them, and then they just all like kind of dump out to the sides. So it's super fun way for the kids to pick out the potatoes, and let's see what we got this year. We've already been digging from this patch some, and we have another patch on the other side that also has some sweet potatoes. I don't think we'll do those today, but this patch, I'm really excited just to see how it did this year. There they come. I believe these are the Yukon Gold. working too much there. Wow. Okay, these are all the potatoes. So there is a decent amount. It definitely won't hold us over through all of the winter. This is everything but sweet potatoes. Those I don't think are quite ready yet. So mostly we have Yukon Gold here, and then also some russets. Now the russets in their patch, they just were not taken care of near as well. And so I think that's why they're just not really big. They literally had 4-foot tall weeds or something like that for a while, and not as good of a location as the Yukon Golds. But either way, I'm so excited to use these. We eat a lot of potatoes, so these will be well used. And then over here, I did also grab my baskets from the garden, all the tomatoes, all the peppers. I was gonna pick a little more out there, but it's time to come in now. So this will be it for this morning. We've definitely reached that time of year where sweaters are coming on and off throughout the day. My feet are freezing right now, so I'm gonna pop on some socks. But I did want to mention to you guys, so a couple weeks ago, I filmed a closet declutter, and I actually since took the video down. I have been just getting blasted with emails, DMs, comments, everything. People wondering if they can buy these clothes, and it was getting quite overwhelming. I was like, why did I ever think this was a good idea? And there were a couple other things. The footage uploaded terrible quality, which drives me nuts. Anyway, that video is no more. Honestly, I wish I could just send each of you this big giant box of clothes. Can't do that, but I did want to mention, if you are looking for new Flora clothes for a really good price, they are having their fall sale September 10 to 12, I think. I think they run a spring sale and a fall sale, unless it's only the fall sale. I cannot remember, but I know it's not more than twice a year. And so it's just a great time to stock up on pieces that you've maybe been eyeing from past collections for a much better price. And also my discount code Golden Hour 10 actually stacks on top of the sale, so you get an extra good deal. So anyway, I did want to just mention that to you. Okay, I think we're gonna sit down and do a little bit of school here this afternoon. Sometimes we do it in the morning, actually usually we do, but sometimes it gets pushed to the afternoon. The big kids did most of their work independently. It's actually a Friday today, which means it's passion projects, and so we're not doing our unit study and some things like that. But I still want to do some of the basic stuff with the little ones. But I wanted to show you these. So I actually made these for our homeschool co-op. We are planning to start that up again this coming week. But it's what I did for our kids last year, just for the month of Thanksgiving we did it. But this year I thought, you know what, it would be really fun to just do this all throughout the year. One of my kids actually was asking if I can do another one. So I printed off all these pages. So it's kind of like their journal now. But basically what it is, I designed these books in Canva and then printed them at Barnes & Noble Press. So they're hardcover, they're beautiful. Some of the different covers that we went with are, I did a different one for each kid. I was like, you know what? That'll be fun for them. And they can kind of each have their own special little book, which is really, really fun. So there's a whole bunch of different covers. I bought these covers, the prints, off of Etsy. I can try to link the shop down below that I ordered most of the prints from. There's a couple that are from a different seller, but most of them, they're all from the same one, and they're just beautiful. But then the inside of them is like this. So it actually says gratitude journal, and then they can put the date in. Today I'm grateful for, and there's 3 different things they can put in. They can draw a picture or write about what their favorite part of the day was. This person brought me joy today, and then down here, how they feel, happy, sad, excited, all the things. So this is for the older kids. And then for the little ones, so this one is Avi's, I just left it pretty simple so they can circle their face, how they're feeling, but then I just left a big space here for them to draw in. So I think that's gonna be really fun for them. The plan is that they just fill out 1 page per week, so it's not gonna be a daily thing necessarily, but I wanted to share that with you in case you wanna grab that idea and use it in your own homes. I can't sell these books exactly. I don't have like the copyright to the pictures and stuff like that, but I will say they are fairly simple to design on Canva and then just go and print at Barnes & Noble Press. So, all right, let's get to some schoolwork. Just tell me the vowels.
It almost looks like it's fried with chills.
They're not vowels, the ones that are consonants.
What should I do first?
Book down there and you could draw skipper too. Book, okay. So you just need to do one side if you did it correct like that for this review. Yeah, there you go. So well, suddenly it is literally 6:10 in the evening and I need to scramble with getting dinner made. So my plan is I popped some rice in the Instant Pot and then I'm just gonna make kind of like a stir fry situation. I cooked a turkey a couple days ago now, I guess, and I have a lot left over. And so we'll just do some turkey that looks like rotisserie chicken, that idea, with a bunch of peppers and onions. Maybe I'll throw in some zucchini, but I'm not sure if I can get it ready on time then. And then I also had made a bunch of cottage cheese the other day, so I think we'll have that on the side as well, and we'll call that dinner. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you were inspired. Don't forget to check out Wildgrain, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, friends.
Golden, golden thing.